Hey everybody, this is a help video for 3.1 congruence. Let's start assessment. So let's talk about the first one. It says, are the figures below congruent? Well, the first thing you need to know is, what does congruent mean? Congruent means the same size and shape. Excuse me. So let's look at these two triangles down here. They're a long ways apart. So there's this blue one and the red one. Are they the same size and shape? Well, on mine, I think that they are. If on yours they're not, then you should say they're not congruent. But on mine, they are the same size and shape. Now, notice they've been twisted around or spun around, but they are the same size and shape. And again, yours could be different. How about this one? Are these the same size and shape? Well, yeah, I think so. So they are congruent. Now this says a sequence of rigid motions can map the figures. That just means, could you turn it, flip it, slide it so that it lands on the other one? Yes. In my case, yes. How about this one? Okay, this one's going to be a little trickier. It says, find the unknown angle measure. So what is this one that says x with a little degree symbol there, x degrees? Well, how big is that? A couple of big hints down here. Remember that a triangle's angles add up to 180, and the square corner is 90. Okay, so we know that we have one side that's 48. We have another side that's 90, that square corner right there. Then we have another one that's x. And we know that those equal 180. So notice on the right side, I have open desmos.com/calculator. You could use a different calculator. This happens to be my favorite. So when I put this in, I can click here and see that my answer is 42. Now, why is it 42? It's 42 because 90, oops, got to type right, 90 plus 48 plus 42 equals 180. Now, let's say that you didn't have a fancy calculator. What if you just had a basic calculator? Well, you'd start with what you know. You know you have 180 degrees. You're going to take away the side with 48. You're going to take away the side with 90, and you're going to see which one is left over. And the leftover one is your answer. And you can see that every time the answer was 42. Just a couple different ways to calculate it. Cool. This one works the same way. So they add up to 180. So you could either just type them in like this, right? Here, let me help you get started. So you would say, I have a side with 63, I have a side with 54, and I have a side that I don't know. We'll call that x. And those equal 80. You would see your answer is right over here. Now, in my case, mine is 63. Yours is probably some different number than that. All right, submit that. And the next one works the same way. Notice we've already got half the quiz correct, so we're already passing this quiz. Now, this one has a little mistake on it. Let me get that out of the way. I'll get my drawing tool. Let me show you where the mistake on this question is, and I apologize for this. And that is, oh, where's my drawing tool over here? Can I get that? Oh, never mind. So the mistake here is where it says area. It shouldn't say area there, because what it's really asking for is, what are the formulas for perimeter and circumference? So how do you find the perimeter of a square? Well, let's see. How do you find the perimeter of a square? I'm just asking Google here. And it says that you take 4 times the side. See if I can pull myself out of the way here. So 4 times the side. So that is in fact going to be A, 4 times the side. That gives you the outside edge of a square. How do you find the outside edge of a rectangle? Right? You got 2 long sides and 2 short sides, and you add them up. So that would be this one. How do you find the outside edge of a triangle? Well, you add up all 3 sides, even if they're different. So that would be the one side, second side, and the third side. So that would be this one. And then what about a circle? Well, circles the ones that have pi in it. So that's got to be that one. So the perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. So that would be that one. Just match them up. Okay, let's do a little bit here. So this says find the area and circumference of a circle. So let's find area of a circle. Oops, gotta type that right. Thank you, Google. So Google here says, I'm using a different tool today. I'll get used to it. So it says that to find the area of a circle, area is equal to pi r squared. And it has a little box right here that you can just type in the radius. So what is the radius? The radius is 2. So we have 12.57. Cool. And what is the circumference? Well, notice I can just click right here. I can just click and change the area to circumference. And now I can put in that the radius is still 2. Still have to type in the radius. And I find that the circumference is also 12.57. Now, your circle is almost certainly different, in which case these two numbers would not be the same. This is a very unusual circle in my case, where the area and the circumference are exactly the same. It's extremely weird. All right, let's go on to the next one. How would I find the area of a rectangle? Well, I think you can do this. And this is the final question. So I'm just going to click there, and you can see that you need the length times the width, right? And if you needed the perimeter, you'd click there and change it to perimeter, which is just you add up all 4 sides, or two times the long side and 2 times the short side. You're welcome to use the Google calculator here. Please let me know if this helped or didn't help, and I'll talk to you all soon.